Hey Virgo, and welcome to your message. Okay, I hope that you are feeling good on this solar eclipse day. All right, hope you're checking in with yourself and loving on yourself and being merry and happy Ramadan to all of you that celebrate it as well. All right. Okay, for you Virgo, I am getting here that a lot of you, first of all, things are coming into balance for you. Okay, and I'm getting that a lot of you are in gratitude. All right, you're in gratitude for how far you've come on your journey. You're in gratitude for all that you've invested, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. All right, you are in gratitude for the frenemies, the fake friends, the people that have tried to humble you along the way. You're in gratitude for the steps that you've taken along your journey. All right, whether that's in career, whether that was like, I want to say like haphazardly, or you just spontaneously, right? You just thought of something, you're like, let me go after that, and it turned out to be successful or beautiful. And that could have been at a time where you were being your worst critic, all right? Riddled with self-doubt, riddled with anxiety, all right? I'm really getting that y'all are making the best of a shit-tastic situation. You're making the best of maybe even being in a shit-tastic environment, all right? And you are in complete gratitude for it, all right? Complete gratitude. We got the Queen of Pentacles coming up on the bottom of the deck as I shuffle it. I'm feeling like all the losses combined with all the wins, all the sad moments combined with all the beautiful moments, it taught you how to be grounded. It taught you how to appreciate what it is that you have. All right? Because you probably know what it is like to not have anything at all. It taught you boundaries. It taught you to love yourself. And it taught you how to take what is in your imagination and create with it, so that you can create that abundance. Have that outer abundance that you know that you have on the inside. That's what I'm getting for Virgo, okay? All right? Appreciating stuff. You all could have gained weight. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles is coming out again. So you all are in this grounded energy for sure. Okay? You're probably thinking, you probably could have been the type to wear your heart on your sleeve. And now you are more in a logical type of stance, all right? Seeing people for who they are and not what you want them to be. Not looking at people's potential, but literally taking them as how they show up, all right? And when I say taking them, that don't mean that you have to accept and put up with nobody bullshit. But that is, okay, this is how you're showing up. You can go over there with that shit, okay? Or I can move myself. I can remove myself from the situation. I can go over there with that, all right? Some of you could have also gained weight. And because this is what I was saying just now. And you could have, you could be appreciating that, all right? You could be appreciating, some people might be looking, oh, look at her. She's turned into a fat ass. That's what they could want for you, right? Look, but you could be wearing that weight very well. And you could be appreciative of it. Because at one point you could have been very stressed out, very stuck in your mind, very much so overeating just to gain weight and it not sticking, right? Some people here could have struggled with anorexia, bulimia for a very long time. And I'm hearing that you liking it thick. They liking it thick, somebody liking it thick here. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, with this King of Swords here showing up at the bottom of the deck. Okay, they could be thinking about all the ways, all the things they could do to that thickness. All the things. Okay. Heavy on the Gemini, because I just saw the Lover's card. Okay, but we got the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, coming out. You could be very grounded at this time. focused on your money, focused on the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles here. All right. So a lot of you, and we know 10 plus 1, that's the Page of Pentacles. That's all about focus and diligence and being so zoned in. Look at her. She's staring at this pentacle. Okay. So you are so, a Haitian could be significant. Somebody here could be from Haiti. Right? You are so zoned in on what it is that you want, what it is that you want to bring into fruition for yourself, what else do you want to add to this garden? Maybe I might want to decorate my robe, my crown, change up my hair, something. Somebody here is they're thinking, maybe you might even want to start a new project here, but this is somebody here that's focused on materializing what's in their mind. There's somebody here that's focused on making sure that they bring good news, consistent good news into their realm, because they know the days where they didn't have, okay? Or they know the days where, yeah, they didn't have, because I was going to say went without, and that's kind of redundant, okay? What else do we have for this Queen of Pentacles here for Virgo? Somebody here could be trying to stop your focus. Somebody here could be trying to stop your focus and make things hard for you. Or maybe that's what they were doing, okay? And you found a way to alchemize that and move forward. But I'm really just getting here, somebody's moving really strategically in your energy at this time. They want to have you in defense mode. They do not like how easy flowing it is for you. Or at least that's what they feel. They feel like maybe you're a little too chipper. Maybe you take in a lot of things that are happening with you like on the chin, and they don't want you to do that. Okay, this could be somebody in your family, somebody that you have a child with here with this Page of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles coming out. Okay. Somebody, you could also have somebody else in your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody you created a family with. But maybe it's just somebody in your family, period. Your mother, father, sister, brother, God, aunt. I don't know if that's a thing, but someone that you grew up with. Okay, this could also be an elder. They might not like how you see the magic in everything. All right, how you take risks. Okay, and it don't matter if you fall flat on your ass, as long as you take that risk, you can just go ahead and check it off your list and maybe go back to the drawing board and figure it out. Somebody doesn't like how focused you are on being prosperous, okay, on making sure that you're in tune with self, okay. You could probably be the type of person to always be around people that want to humble you, okay? Or you may come off a certain way. You may come off as this Queen of Pentacles, grounded, like you have it all. And people might be thinking, well, this person should be snooty. But that's not how you come off, right? You could come off very jovial, very exuberant, very like you have a lust for life. Right? You might have like a young type of mindset in a sense, right? Because the Fool is young. Queen of Pentacles, it's an older type of woman. Not old like the Queen of Cups, but they're mature, they're grounded. All right, I really don't know the age range, but I would say like maybe, let's say late 20s, early 30s type of energy is what I get from the Queen of Pentacles, right? And this is more like 19, 20, you going off on life, like I want to try something different. Somebody might not like how you go about things, okay? How you take risks, how you dream, right? Somebody here could not just be intuitive, but you dream, right? You believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? Okay, that's you. Somebody don't like that. Can I get something here for this Queen of Pentacles? Okay. That's for this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you. With the sun here. So if you could have a son, don't necessarily have to be. But I'm telling you, with this Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, somebody does not like how jovial you are. They don't like your positive energy. That's just what it gives, okay? That's what it was given, but I'm going to get off of that because who gives a fuck about them, all right? You could be the type of person, Virgo, who's very positive, all right? You go after the things that you want. Oshun energy could be significant here. Some of you may have Leo in your chart, heavily aspected. You could also be the type of person that moves around with like a pure type of heart. With this white horse here, spirituality, purity. You may be getting an upgrade soon, an upgrade in your spiritual gifts. But I'm really getting that you know how to move and go after the things that you want, right? You know how to go after your passions. And you go after your passions, like I said, it doesn't matter hard or soft, win or fail, it does not matter. You go after it with this level of, jovial energy, a level of positivity. Happiness. It's like you just radiate joy and you're just happy to be here. It's the vibe that it's giving me, okay? Going after things with courage, okay? There could also be someone that feels like they're being divinely guided to come your way here with the not Six of Wands, child. Okay, so they might be successful with their endeavors, but with the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands, you could have someone coming toward you here. Or being guided toward you. Okay, what else do we have going on for Virgo? Alright. Let me shuffle it up. Money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? I don't know why I'm hearing that play in my head. Okay. Maybe that's what y'all are focused on. Y'all focused on where the money resides. Alright, we got the World here. Some type of completion, some type of fulfillment. Y'all could have just went through a very horrendous cycle. And I feel like that's what I was getting at earlier when I was talking about the gratitude, right? Whatever this cycle is, something is coming full circle for you, all right? But I'm also feel like there's some type of fulfillment here, like you have some type of inner fulfillment. You're turning your losses into lessons, and you're not letting your wins get to your head, but it's opening up a want for higher knowledge, for deeper understanding. It really feels like things are coming into balance for you, Virgo. What's this World card here for Virgo? Wow. Okay. So we got the King of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. Someone here could be focused on a vision, because you know the King of Wands is a visionary. Okay? And this is all about diligence, focus, keeping your eye on the prize. whatever this is going to help to bring something into balance for you. What's this King of Wands here for Virgo? What do you want this King of Wands? It's the Page of Swords, okay? Somebody could be watching you, or they could be trying to find a way to communicate with you. This person could be a little weary. Why? I don't know. I got the Wounded Warrior here on the bottom of the deck. This person could be going through like some type of tense, or going through their own type of conflict, or maybe they brought some type of conflict to you, some type of confusion, and they're trying to find a way to really ease that tension. Maybe you were with somebody and all they really focused on was money, where their money resides. Shit. They were just focused on where the money resides. Maybe that was a conflict that y'all had. I don't know, honey. Okay. But somebody is watching you so that they can understand how to communicate with you. What's this Page of Pentacles here for Virgo? Page of Pentacles for Virgo. Oh, these are a lot. Ooh, okay. These are a lot. Yeah, I was envisioning the Five of Wands when I said somebody is going through like a really tense moment. All right. Whatever conflict or turmoil that they were seeing with other people, or maybe even if it were you, this is what had somebody focusing on their money or having their eye on the prize, which was money. Okay. Okay, I got the Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the Moon card coming out here. And it's really giving that somebody was focused on bringing the drama. But then they had to turn around and really save the drama for their mama. Somebody had to sit back and see things from a different angle and realize what the problem actually was. Like something was an illusion. Like all was not what it really was made out to be in a situation. Or maybe this is you here, Virgo. Right? You could have been at odds with somebody, heavy tension with them. And it took for you to really take yourself away from that, for you to realize that it's not about me. Okay? It's not about me. These people, whether I'm there or not, they're going to howl at the moon. They're going to gossip. They're gonna do their little humiliation rituals and they BS. I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say something else, okay? But yeah, whether I'm there or not, they're still gonna be there. All they are is an obstacle for me to overcome. So yeah, this King of Wands could very much so be you, Virgo. Because the King of Wands is all about keeping their eye on the prize, remaining that visionary. Somebody here could be an entrepreneur. You could be overcoming some type of obstacle and trying to find new ways to communicate through that. Okay, these two bitches right here that you see howling at that moon, they always gonna do that. It don't matter if you there or not. Somebody could have Scorpio in their chart, Pisces even. All right. Because while they sitting up here howling at the moon, you sitting here, Virgo, let's say this is you. You sitting here in your intuitive pool, getting your crown loads, and really letting the path illuminate itself for you under that moonlight. And we on the the new moon, okay? Some of y'all could be doing your little rituals to keep yourself up and vibrating high, okay? But I also feel like somebody doesn't, or whatever this group of people was here with this Five of Wands and this moon, I'm just looking at like a holy bunch of them. I don't think that they realize how much they revealed the path that you should have been walking on here, Virgo. I don't think they know. I don't think they know that they supercharged whatever BS that they were bringing to you, whatever BS that they were invested in. They did not realize how much it was leading you toward the path that you were actually supposed to be on. They were literally making you now look at things for the long term, for the long haul, and they were giving you the strength to overcome obstacles. They were giving you the strength that normally you probably would have been nervous to walk past these two howling hyenas. All right, these two jackals. You might have been afraid. You might have felt like a little dog around some big bat. Sorry. Okay, no shade. It just was coming to mind. If it resonates, then take it. If it don't, then bye. All right. But you probably at one point would have felt like small walking past these people, or maybe you felt small compared to other people. Okay? Maybe you felt small. They don't even realize how they supercharging your ass to crawl right past them. All right, I'm back. All right. But yeah, I also feel like that was Spirit telling me to get on with the message, okay? Because I'm looking up under here. And I'm pulling from under the Seven of Pentacles, and I see the Magician. All right. So, like I was saying, I'm not going to be too long-winded because I feel like I was getting preachy. But yeah, a group of people here did not realize how they were teaching you to alchemize. Okay. It was like they were putting you into your light worker energy. They were putting you into this position after betraying you, stabbing you in your back, wanting to see you dead, all right? Wanting to defame your character, drag you through the mud, because that's all that they know, is being in the mud and rolling around like the hyenas they are, right? Just cackling and laughing at everybody. But let me tell you something. Okay. They did not know that they were putting you into a position of learning, accepting the losses, and learning things as you go, learning how to alchemize, learning how to maybe pour more into your vision, pour more into your investments. They didn't understand that they were helping to breed a winner. Okay? All the BS that they were doing. They were literally tossing you into alignment with where you were supposed to be. Okay? Gemini, Virgo, Leo could all be significant here. They didn't know. They didn't know. Okay? They didn't know that you would pick yourself up from this. They didn't know that you would alchemize this pain. They did not know. They thought that you was going to roll over and die, and they was going to be able to be in a motherfucking background. Like shit was sweet. They didn't know. All right? They didn't know that they was going to put you on focus and make you pour more into yourself. They did not know. Okay? They thought it was a game. They thought that shit was funny. They didn't know they was bringing shit into balance for you, baby. All right? They didn't know justice was going to be served on that ass. Okay, let me see. Woo. tested. Okay? This is the Strength card in Tarot. They were testing your strength, but they did not know that even with their demonic antics, showing up as your frenemy, showing up as a lover that's jealous of you, showing up in hypocritical energy, condescending energy, they didn't know with all of their nasty, mean wickedness that the Most High was still working through them. Because the Most High was still working on you. They didn't know. They did not know that your strength had to be tested so that you can end up where you were supposed to end up at. So that you can then be looking, understanding how to transmute the bullshit that they're sending you so that you can be looking at things from a new point of view and understand how to view the world with all of its possibilities and all of its infinite potential and all the infinite potential that was lying within you. All right? They didn't know. They didn't know you was going to alchemize things. They didn't. Somebody rolling over in their grave right now. Right? Their ancestors are disappointed in them. Disappointed in them. Because they knew better. They knew better than to pick on somebody else. But they didn't know they was fucking with a chosen one. They did not know. No, they did not. Okay? They didn't. The chiefess. Whew! You are being tested, but you've got this. Stay the course, beautiful. Confront your fears and insecurities with courage. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You are a multi-passionate natural leader. Stand up for yourself and express your needs clearly while maintaining grace and respect for others. Powerful beyond measure describes you and the ancestors of your ancestors. You walk in strength and fortitude. You will not only survive your current challenges, you will thrive. Okay? My child, you are in charge of your life. Some of your ancestors had their natural abilities, had their natural leadership abilities beaten into quiet and submission. Own your power. Okay? And like I was saying, that's what these people wanted for you. Alright? They thought they was gonna beat your ass into submission. But you knew to take a step back. And you wanted to watch everything. Watch other people. Watch the way they were treating you when you were down. Or when they thought you was down. When they thought that they had you at rock bottom. When they thought that they had you with nothing or you had nothing. You were still watching. You was watching the people that was there for you. You was watching the people that was calling you your friends. They was all, oh yeah, you my friend, I got you. Always know I got your back. But when it was time to take these swords out your mother loving back, wasn't nobody there to help you do that. Okay? You had to peek up at the horizon and see that the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay? You had to do that. All by yourself, maybe, for some of you. Or maybe for some of you, you had some people that really stood the test of time, and now you see like, wow, you were my real friend. You were my real friend. You was never my friend. Okay? You probably even looking at some family members like, damn, blood is thicker than water, but blood clots. Blood clot! Okay? You probably looking at some people like that. Alright? Some people wanted to beat your ass while you was down, but like I said, they didn't know if they was turning you into a powerhouse. They didn't know that your strength had to be tested here. Okay? So that you can go off into new adventures, new business ventures, new beginnings with all the lessons that you have learned. With all of the heightened discernment, with the newfound courage, with the newfound power. Okay? God was working through them. Alright? And yes, the ancestors not happy with them. So my love, declare, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. I am stronger than I ever thought possible. Say it again with me. I am stronger than I ever thought possible. Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo. Okay? All right, Virgo. I hope you like that reading. I hope it helped you to connect some type of dots so that you continue to pour into yourself, love on yourself, and continue to have your discernment high so you can tell people to stick it where the sun don't shine. Okay? All right. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.